Mr. Hoffman.
Yes. Yes, that's correct. Jason Morgan, I presume?
Yeah, Diane said you were going to take over Brenda's case and Dante's. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe I'd go out and have like a walk and get some fresh air for a second.
I'm sorry if my questions disturbed you.
Oh.
Max is outside. He'll take you for a walk.
Oh, great. We could just finish later.
Of course.
We need to clear up a few things.
So.
But I want to hear your take on the lawsuit.
Well, as I told Miss Barrett, the biggest obstacle is her celebrity.
The guy was killing Dante. Brenda shot him in self-defense.
The circumstances are open to interpretation. Miss Barrett and Detective Falconeri are closely connected to a third party, Sonny Corinthos. There was no objective witness to the shooting. The jury will be asked to believe Detective Falconeri's and Miss Barrett's version of events.
That's good, because they're telling the truth.
Well, the jury's opinion will rest on Miss Barrett herself. They will be keeping a close eye on how she presents herself on the stand.
The problem with that is if someone asks Brenda the wrong question, she could fall apart. That's why you need to settle this before it goes to trial.
I will certainly do my best. But in my estimation, the plaintiffs would like to cause maximum suffering for Miss Barrett, which precludes a settlement. This will go to trial.
You need to be careful with Brenda. Because killing a man, even in self-defense, almost destroyed her.
What is... Hey.
Hey.
Have you seen the lights in the park? Right, so the trees are completely covered in lights.
Wow, you're in a really good mood.
I'm engaged.
Yeah, I know. I just thought that lawyer might have pushed you too far, that's all.
No, he was great, actually. He, treated me like an adult who's capable of handling the realities of my situation.
Well, that's what he gets paid for.
Can't ruin my good mood.
No, I just, maybe Max should walk you more often.
Oh, that's great. Like, I'm a dog with multi-owners now, apparently. So when I was in the park, I saw Dante, and guess what he did? He congratulated me on my engagement. So, it just made me, kind of realize how silly I was before.
You're gonna have to narrow that down for me.
Well, just that I was always, assuming that Sonny and I are doomed, and we are, in fact, not. And, I just really finally realized that the worst isn't going to happen. I mean, Balkan hasn't gotten me really because of
he
you.
can still be
Just
after
please
you.
don't interrupt me when I'm trying to give you a compliment. And I just feel really strongly about the fact that I really thought it was a mistake to come here. I really did, and you forced me to come here. And I thought it was going to be the worst thing that ever happened to me, and it's turning out to be the best thing that's ever happened to me. And it really is because of you, so I just want to say, thank you. Stand still.
You're welcome. Stop. We got some things to talk about.
Sorry, Stone Cold, I have a previous commitment that makes this conversation...
Why did you show up at Luke and Tracy's wedding uninvited?
I told you it was the perfect opportunity to make peace with DV's detective.
No, I know there's more, so start talking.
Nothing gets by you, Stone Cold. It was the well-being of the Divine One that was foremost in my mind.
Well, Brenda was in a good mood, so there's nothing for you to worry about there.
Yes, but her mood was a direct result of her betrothal to Mr. Sir, which is exactly what has yours truly most wary. I spent a long, dark night musing over this latest turn of events, and the sad fact is, I cannot believe that she and Mr. Sir are a couple of destiny. They will not make each other happy.
Well, that's not your call to make, Spinelli.
But it can't help but affect my spirits.
Then you gotta concentrate on your work. And don't tell Brenda that you think the marriage is a mistake.
Sound advice, Stone Cold. Is it more meant for me or for you?
The Balk and Brenda get to make their own choices.
But is it not our duty as loving friends to intercede when disaster looms?
No.
Well, so Should we just stand by noble yet mute while fate deals another cruel blow to the Divine One?
There's other ways to help. Brenda is still a target.
But the Balkan, a.k.a. Jerry Jacks, is most likely deceased.
So I'm supposed to believe that Jerry was hit by an unknown shooter and disappears in the harbor, and the witness conveniently happens to be Lucky's girlfriend? I don't buy it.
Well, I just met Dante and Brenda's lawyer, Theo Hoffman.
What'd you think?
Well, I don't know. Guy was kind of hard to read, which I guess is good in a lawyer. He seems to know what he's doing, but it just brought home to me that Dante and Brenda are in a lot of trouble.
Yes, I know.
What's going on? Catch me up. I mean, I've been a little distracted lately.
Yeah, the family of Anton Banovic, you know, the guy that Brenda killed, is suing Brenda and Dante for wrongful death.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're claiming that she shot the guy for whatever reason, and Dante used his badge to cover it up.
That sounds eerily familiar.
That's exactly the problem, because when Brenda starts talking about what happened here in Port Charles, she gets confused with killing Alexander in 2007.
And you're worried that if the case goes any further, Brenda's gonna have to be deposed.
That's why we need to settle out of court.
Right. So you want to pay the family out, but
Right,
what's the
yeah.
problem? They don't want money?
No.
But they just want to know why their son died?
That's what the lawyers think, yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Something just feels wrong to me. I mean, the guy's working for the Balkan. How could the family not know?
That's not impossible. I mean, the Balkan keeps his associates pretty hidden. You know, I mean, maybe it's just denial. Maybe this family doesn't want to know the truth about their son. Maybe they just want to keep their illusions
No, I
intact.
just feel like there's something I'm missing.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's the timing. You know, Brenda was targeted by Alexander's father.
Okay, who may or may not be Jerry Jacks.
Right, and he tried to grab her for months. He sent guys, they failed, and they got killed.
And Jerry hits the point of diminishing returns and decides to do the job
See,
in person.
and that's exactly right there. Out of nowhere, Brenda and Dante get slapped with the lawsuit.
Yeah, but you said so yourself. A lot of guys were sent after Brenda.
Right.
A lot of them died.
Yeah.
So one of the families wants compensation. What's so strange
Okay,
about
but where
that?
does Jerry fit in? I mean, because nothing this guy does is a coincidence. Nothing. The lawsuit was filed right when he hit town.
I don't know, man. You might just be looking for a connection that's not there.
Connection, I don't think the connection is Jerry and the lawsuit. Maybe it's Jerry and Siobhan.
What made you come up with that
Well,
one?
she's the one who gave us Jerry's name in the first place. And she also claims she saw him die.
Dr. Phillips.
Okay, just run it down for me again. What did Siobhan see when Jerry got shot?
She was just passing by Pier 52. She heard someone shouting. And when she looked over to see what was going on, she saw Jerry Jacks stagger back. He had blood on his shirt, looked like he'd been shot, maybe with a silencer, because she didn't hear anything. And then Jerry fell off the pier into the water, and that was it.
And you're convinced that she's a reliable witness?
Yeah. I mean, Siobhan's cool under pressure. She's smart. She's observant. I've seen that here as well as Ireland. What? What are you thinking?
It seems very convenient that Jerry was taken out at the exact same time Siobhan happened to be passing by.
Well, things like that happen.
Yeah, come on, Lucky.
I can't ignore it either.
Okay, so Jerry gets shot.
Mm-hmm.
Bad enough to bleed, falls into the harbor, hasn't been seen since.
Yeah, we've been dragging the harbor ever since Siobhan reported it.
And no what? No body?
Yeah.
Just like when he drove off the cliff?
Yeah, plenty of bodies go into the harbor and are never found. I mean, let's be honest. You know that better than anyone.
It sounds to me like Jerry's bought himself some more time to come at Brenda from another direction. Hey,
Hey, this is a nice surprise. Hi.
we gotta talk.
Is it too much to hope that you just want to see me?
I do want to see you. And I actually have to thank you for the Christmas present.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah, I do like it, but you have to keep it at your house when it gets delivered.
I bought that pool table for you.
I know, I don't have room for it.
You have room for it. Move out that dining room table that you never use and put our pool table
What
right
do you mean,
there.
our pool table?
I bought it so you and I could play pool because you never come to
Okay,
Jake's.
Brenda's living with me right now, and as long as she's living, I don't have time to play pool.
You know what? We don't have to worry about Brenda because she'll be leaving soon.
Why do you think Brenda's leaving?
Because she's going to be marrying Sonny. Right? I mean, you were there. You heard the big announcement. And there's no love lost between me, Luke, and Tracy, but I think it's really rude that Sonny made that announcement
Okay,
at their
first of
wedding.
all, you don't want Brenda and Sonny to get married.
No, I don't.
And you're going to try to stop them.
No, I'm not.
I don't believe you.
That is terrible. I don't lie to you, Jason.
All the time. I'm just better at catching you than anything
You know what? I think it's a terrible mistake for Brenda and Sonny to get married, but that is Sonny's mistake to make.
Oh, and now you're telling me what I want to hear.
When did you get so paranoid?
See, I know you. The calmer you are, the more trouble I have to deal with.
Oh, look, Morgan's calling. Did you know Michael got to go on the trip?
Yeah, I had Diane set it up.
Oh. Hey, baby. Having fun? Are you there yet?
No, we're still on the bus. But it's fun so far. I beat one of the kids 3 times in a row at Wizard Wars.
Did you stop for dinner?
Yeah, we ate at this cool old hamburger place called Sandy's. They had the best onion rings.
Onion rings? And I don't know about this place?
Maybe Olivia or Steve Weber can tell you how to find it.
Oh. Is Michael having fun?
Molly's telling him the plot of these books that she likes, and there's 4 in the series, so it's a really long conversation.
Okay, well, I think it's great that Michael's hanging out with Molly, but can you get him alone and tell him to hang out with kids his own age?
Carly.
Jason says hi.
Mom?
Oh, God. Hold on!
Morgan, what's happening? My God, I just dropped the call.
What happened?
I heard screaming, Jason. I think their bus crashed.